Hey guys, Eric here from GameShampoo.com, and I have with me today Kuni Wrath of the White Witch for the PlayStation 3. This is a PlayStation 3 exclusive from Level 5 and Namco Bandai games. Namco Bandai, everybody knows, you might remember Level 5 if you're playing on PS3 from White Knight Chronicles, although please don't judge them based solely on the quality of that game. Or if you're a Nintendo guy, they do Professor Layton, and they have been around for a long time. They did Dark Cloud, did Dark Cloud 2 on the PS2, and Rogue Galaxy on the PS2, and it is probably those games that Ni no Kuni reminds me of the most, so that is already a really great sign. The game's artwork itself was done by Studio Ghibli. I don't know if you're supposed to say Ghibli or Ghibli. I used to say Ghibli, but I think I've heard people say Ghibli. So Studio Ghibli. Obviously the Howl's Moving Castle, Princess Mononoke, that team did the artwork for this game. They did a bunch of animated 2D cutscenes for this game. So obviously it's a beautiful game, but whether or not it's a good game remains to be seen. I'm going to unbox it here for you today, and then I'm going to hop downstairs and get on reviewing it. So that's a process that'll probably take a while. I've heard this is pretty long. I think they're pegging it at like 50 to 60 hours. So yeah, definitely a big Japanese RPG in the grand tradition of some of the best stuff of the PS2 days, which is something that we don't really see that often anymore, and so I'm really excited for it. It's funny because Xenoblade Chronicles 2, or what obviously is Xenoblade Chronicles 2, was just announced today for the Wii U, and that's another one of those kind of giant Japanese RPGs. That looks really, really good too. But anyways, let's rip the wrapping off this thing and see what's inside. Again, this is exclusively on the PS3. There is a Nintendo DS version of this game as well that's obviously a little different because of the visual capabilities of the two different platforms, but you don't have to worry about that. That is Japan only. So let's just read off the back of the box here. Step into an animated role-playing masterpiece. Animated sequences created by the legendary Studio Ghibli. Exciting battles combining real-time and turn-based tactical elements explore a breathtaking world filled with curious creatures and vibrant landscapes. Music composed by the renowned Joe Hisaishi. If I pronounced that correctly. Here's the back of the box. Just gonna lean forward and wave it around at you. Yeah, here. You can see, beautiful artwork. So let's crack this thing open. And okay, cool. So there is a sort of reversible cover. That's what I was hoping for. But let's take a look at the manual. Plain black and white manual, and let's see if I can get a page with some images on it. Yeah, black and white, no color. A little sad. It's got your English language version, French, and I think those are the only. Yeah, English and French. And the interesting thing, so they have a glossary on the back, or a sort of glossary for the language that they wrote for the game, and you can actually see, they have an alphabet here, A through Z on the first three lines, and then they have numbers on the final line, the fourth line. Let's just lean forward and get that in there. And they actually wrote an entire language for this game, and it's on some of the game's promotional posters and stuff like that, so you can actually go and kind of translate things a little bit for yourself if you want to. So let's set that aside for now. Check it out. Get a close-up of it in a second. Got this disc. I really like the disc design of this game. Very classic RPG. Almost reminds me of some of the SNES stuff, like Final Fantasy IV-ish era stuff. Again, get a close up on that soon, but great artwork, nice use of color, and it's got all your guys flying around on a dragon in it. Eventually you get a dragon mount in this game. And then the reversible cover shows your protagonists, and there's the White Witch in the background, and it's black and white. Kind of. It looks like a black and white watercolor, but it'd be pretty cool to switch that around. Actually, let's stick the disc back in there to switch that around and have that as the cover of the game. So let's take a closer look. Okay, there's the disc that I was talking about. And dude's flying around on a dragon. Really nice design. I really like the artwork. Can't really say that enough. And then the White Witch and your protagonists in grand Japanese RPG tradition, all young children. And the manual here. Let's go into a little bit more detail on the runes. So you've got A through Z essentially, and then some extra characters, TH, CHEL, and U/V over there. It's interchangeable, which is interesting, and then 1 through 0. Let's check it out. A Novice's Guide to Reading the Ancient Texts. 1. Let's see if we can get this out of the glare a little bit. There we go. 1. Find the beginning of the passage and start reading from right to left, using the guide below to decipher the ancient symbols. 2. Remember that the Nazcan script features no spaces, no distinction between upper and lowercase letters, and no punctuating marks. You will need to engage your brain in order to work out where the words and sentences begin and end. 3. Be aware that some of our modern letters did not exist in the Nazcan alphabet, with J, U, and W being replaced by that thing, I, a little squiggly V, and double S thing, V, respectively. Remember also that 2 modern letters are sometimes represented by 1 ancient symbol, namely Th and A. So we've got the little alphabet down there, and I guess they kind of leave you to decipher the rest of it on your own. And like I said, there are marketing posters and stuff like that with these symbols on it. And, I wonder if there are any on the box itself. That's the back of the box, a little closer up. I don't see any on the box itself. And I guess one last thing I should mention is that it is rated everyone 10 and up. So that's the ESRB rating. With all the controversy and stuff surrounding game ratings and all that stuff, alcohol and tobacco reference, comic mischief, fantasy violence, mild language, and simulated gambling. So everyone 10 and up. That's Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. I'm going to go review this game. I'm pretty psyched for it. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you next time.